Did you know that if you follow the standard medical advice given to most seniors today, you might actually be accelerating your aging process? It sounds backward, but if you are over 60 and you are still being told to eat less and move more, or to focus strictly on portion control, you aren't just fighting your willpower, you are fighting a biological trap that is starving your brain and weakening your heart. Today, I'm going to show you why the advice your doctor gave you at your last checkup might be the very thing keeping you tired, bloated, and stuck. I'm Dr. Stephen Andrews. I've spent decades helping seniors reclaim the vitality they thought was gone forever. I've seen thousands of success stories, real people who were told they just had to accept their slowing metabolism, but who are now out hiking their grandkids. Now, some might say, Dr. Andrews, everyone says to just lower calories. But I want you to look at this with common sense. If lowering calories worked, why are we seeing more metabolic disease in people over 60 than ever before? It's because the body isn't a calculator, it's a chemistry lab. When you're over 60, your hormones, especially insulin, change the rules of the game completely. Here is the big problem. Most conventional advice tells you to lower your calories but keep eating healthy grains and small, frequent meals. This is a disaster for the 60-plus body. Why? Because every time you eat, you trigger insulin. Think of insulin as a key. Its job is to open your cells to let energy in. But as we age, we often become insulin resistant. The lock gets rusty. So, your body pumps out more and more insulin to get the job done. When insulin is high, your body is in storage mode. It literally locks the door to your fat reserves. You could have 30 pounds of extra energy sitting on your hips, but your brain can't touch it. You end up hungry, shaky, and tired because you're running on the fumes of the sugar you just ate, while your gas tank of body fat stays locked. Imagine a hybrid car. It runs on electricity from a battery, and it also runs on gas. Our bodies are the same. We have two fuels. We can use fat or we can use sugar. But in a hybrid car, you can click in eco mode to use less energy. That's exactly what happens when you follow the worst advice of low-calorie, high-carb dieting. You no longer tap into your fat reserve. The stored fat just sits there. This is why you feel tired, even if you are carrying extra weight. Fat is potential energy. But to release it, that hormone insulin needs to go down. If you don't fix this, your brain crashes. Your blood pressure goes up because the heart can't get its fuel, and your feet get cold because the body is shutting down systems to adjust for the lack of fuel. It's a state of chronic stress. If you're finding this helpful so far, please hit that like button and subscribe. It helps me reach more people who are tired of being told that feeling old is just part of the process. It isn't. Now, let's look at the blue zones, specifically the elders in Okinawa, Japan. They don't count calories, they don't eat 6 small meals. They eat nutrient-dense whole foods, and they naturally practice a form of time-restricted eating. They stay lean and sharp into their 90s because their insulin levels stay low. You can have that too. You can see results in 24 hours, stop swelling overnight, and start rebuilding your strength fast. I want to give you 13 tips of what I consider good advice to reverse this today. Tip number 1. Do not use pre-workout sugary drinks or those processed protein bars. You are expending energy to burn fat, but those drinks raise insulin and nullify the whole workout. Instead, try working out in the morning while you are still fasting from the night before. You will get way better results than if you ate breakfast first. Tip number 2, keep your carbs low, ideally between 10 to 20 grams per day. While standard keto says 50 grams, for those of us over 60 dealing with a stubborn metabolism, going extra low is the secret. Some of my patients even do the carnivore diet for a few weeks to reset their system entirely. When you remove the carbs, the insulin drops and the fat-burning furnace finally turns on. This is where you see the bloat vanish and the energy return. Tip number 3, no bright lights at night. Our bodies weren't designed for artificial blue light after dark. Blue light activates cortisol, the stress hormone, which keeps you awake and actually causes weight gain around the middle. 90 minutes before bed, dim the lights. If you can, sit by a fireplace or use incandescent bulbs. This increases infrared exposure, which helps your mitochondria and boosts melatonin, so you drift off into a deep, healing sleep. Tip number 4. Get 20 minutes of sun in the morning. This sets your cortisol rhythm for the day so it's gone by nighttime. It's like setting a clock for your metabolism. It tells your body, hey, it is time to be alert, and later it will know exactly when to shut down. Tip number 5. Stop the late night snacking. It's a habit driven by stress or boredom, not hunger. When you go low carb, your hunger will naturally disappear. If you aren't hungry, don't eat. Use intermittent fasting to have 2 meals or even 1 meal a day. When you aren't eating, you are actually eating your own fat, which is a superior, cleaner fuel for your heart and brain. It's about mental discipline at first, then it becomes second nature. Tip number 6. Never buy junk food at the grocery store. If it's in your pantry, you have to say no 100 times a day when you're stressed. If it's not in the house, you only had to say no once at the store. And please, never go grocery shopping when you're hungry. You'll end up with a cart full of things that trigger insulin and make you feel sluggish. Tip number 7. Be very careful in social situations. Parties and birthdays are where the program often breaks down. Eat a healthy, high-protein meal before you go so you aren't tempted by the breadbasket or the cake. You can still socialize without crashing your progress. Just focus on the conversation, not the buffet. Tip number 8. Walk after every meal. Walking is the absolute best thing to extract stress from your body and burn off any extra sugar in the blood. If I don't walk, I don't sleep as well. It's that simple. Aim for a 20 to 30-minute stroll in nature. It lowers cortisol, improves circulation, and helps the heart pump more efficiently. Tip number 9. Remember the golden rule. Don't eat unless you're truly hungry. Your body is finally tapping into its own fat. Let it work. If you wake up and you're not hungry, skip breakfast. You are already eating a 2,000-calorie meal of your own body fat. This is the most misunderstood part of health as we age. Tip number 10. Prioritize animal protein. Our bodies need protein for repair, for hormones, and for enzymes. Some groups tell seniors to eat less meat, but I strongly disagree. As we age, we need more high-quality protein to prevent muscle wasting or sarcopenia. You will feel much stronger, and your blood sugar will be more stable with a moderate amount of steak, eggs, or fish. Tip number 11. Use apple cider vinegar. 1 teaspoon in a large glass of water before a meal can significantly help your digestion and keep your blood sugar from spiking. Drink it with a straw to protect your tooth enamel. It is a simple trick that works overnight to reduce morning blood sugar levels and stop that midday energy crash. Tip number 12. Your diet should not keep you bloated. If you feel full or painful under your right rib cage, that's your gallbladder and bile ducts struggling. If fiber makes you gassy, cut it back. Try fermented vegetables like sauerkraut instead. They provide the probiotics without the bloat and help your gut microbiome thrive. Finally, tip number 13. Periodic prolonged fasting. This has more benefits for longevity and cellular repair than anything else you could possibly do. It triggers autophagy, where your body cleans out older, damaged proteins and cells. It's like a spring cleaning for your internal organs. It might seem daunting, but once you are fat adapted, it feels amazing. By following these steps, you aren't just losing weight, you are reclaiming your independence. You are protecting your brain from fog, your heart from strain, and your joints from inflammation. You can stop the swelling in your ankles almost overnight and rebuild your physical strength fast. It's not about having more willpower. It's about giving your body the right biological instructions. I want you to think about what you want your life to look like 5 years from now. Do you want to be sitting in a doctor's office waiting for another prescription? Or do you want to be playing with your grandkids in the park? The choice is made at the end of your fork and in the timing of your meals. I want you to try just one of these tips today. Maybe it's the apple cider vinegar, or maybe it's skipping that late-night snack. Notice how much better you feel tomorrow morning. You'll find you have more energy, less pain, and a clearer mind. It starts with one small win. If you haven't seen my deep dive on exactly how to start your first 24-hour fast without feeling hungry, you need to watch that video right now. It is one of the most important pieces of the puzzle for your long-term health and strength. I've put a link to it right here on the screen. Thank you for watching, and thank you for taking your health seriously. I'm Dr. Stephen Andrews, and I'll see you in the next video. Reclaim your health because you've earned it, Keep moving, keep learning, and stay healthy.